back to an episode of Kate and Isaiah Living Large. I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Kate.
And on this episode, we're going to talk about Kate's hopeless life? I don't know. Listen, I don't know. This is I don't know anything about this episode. We're gonna see where this goes. But before we get into your hopeless life, I
mean, that may be a tad dramatic, but we'll get into it.
Other than your hopeless life, what's up? What got your shows coming up? What's new?
Well, actually, let's talk about the weekend that I just had.
Yay.
I just officiated my dear friends Brian and Amanda's wedding.
Nice.
Amanda was a previous guest on our show. Just tremendous people who I introduced. So I like to take credit.
Oh my goodness.
I kept walking around the wedding going, "Oh, this because of me." No, I didn't really do that, but like much. I didn't do that much. It was a beautiful day, beautiful wedding. Minor drama here and there, and you know,
it's a wedding.
I mean, a bridesmaid was totally fine, but had a little pass out during the ceremony, and it was scary for a moment. But everybody was totally good. And
listen, it's not a fun wedding unless there's a little bit of drama
and open bar. And
why wasn't I invited, Amanda? Excuse me.
Yeah, right. It was it was beautiful, detailed to the nines. It was newspaper themed.
Nice.
So like right down to the cupcake wrappers had like a newspaper.
That's cool
thing. So when I wrote my notes to officiate them, I did do a little newspaper shout out and was like, you know, if their love story has a lead, this is what it would be. And
you didn't do an old timey.
Hear ye.
What is it?
Extra. Read all about it. Hey, we got the nose down here on 4th Street.
Yeah. What's that accent called? They call it something. It's like across Atlantic or something.
I don't know.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, it's
transatlantic. Got it. Got there.
Nailed it. But yeah, it was a beautiful time. I got to do the rehearsal, obviously, because I was doing some business. And then in the morning went to barbecue at the groom's parents' house. And they're people I've known the groom since I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I've known his parents as long, and his brothers, and we're all younger. Anyway, it was just a great time, great food at the barbecue. Then got to drive Amanda back to the hotel. And then the next morning I went to the Delta again and got ready with the bridal party.
Nice.
And had our makeup done and our hair done and changed my profile picture on Facebook to represent this new look.
Immediately.
Like after the ceremony, for the record. Was it? Yes, it was. Because as I was taking a selfie of myself, which is what a selfie is, and by one selfie, I mean 45 to get the right one. The photographer happened to walk out and she was like, "I caught that selfie." I was like, "You mean one of them?" And yeah, so it was a very lovely time. What about you? What's new and exciting with you?
Something like an anniversary just happened. Yeah. Our 11-year wedding anniversary was on Saturday. So
do you know what the representative item is for 11?
There is for a plant, it's hibiscus.
Okay.
Right? No, hydrangea.
Oh, I love the hydrangea.
For metal, I think it was steel.
Okay.
And I can't remember what the other one was.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Your hydrangea steel anniversary.
And we actually went and bought hydrangeas like the week before.
That's right.
To put plants. So it worked out.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. We did Thursday, we're working on our patio out back. So was laying down bricks most of Thursday. That was not
backbreaking.
Not great on the knee.
No.
And then Friday we went to the Sussex flea market, which was crazy. So much stuff. Well, I'm glad we went Friday because apparently everyone was saying that like Saturday is insane. And we went on Friday. It wasn't too busy. It was pretty busy, but Andrea got her big thing she got. I saw it. I picked it out. I almost bought it, and she ended up buying it before I could buy it. Was a old school overhead projector.
Why?
Well, she's always wanted one so that she can like put things on, so she can put it on like walls.
Oh yeah, that's a really awesome, super smart.
Yeah.
Can you get the papers for them?
Yeah, you can still buy the paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. That's awesome. Sorry, that's a little judgy. Why?
it's really, the paper's really cheap. It was like $13 for like a stack of like 100.
Awesome.
So yeah, so it's it was like $50. So it was like, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
it works and everything. So yeah,
that's great.
And I got myself some video game stuff. So yeah,
cool. So it was a successful day, and then you went chasing waterfalls.
Yeah. Then Saturday, Friday, so Thursday, bad knee, working on things. Friday, walked around Sussex Flea Market, not good on the knee either. Saturday, went walking, hiking and went to Raggedy Ass Falls, which is there was no falls, but there was a sketchy ass bridge. There was two steel bridges. Actually, there was one wooden bridge that had a hole in the middle of it. One of the boards had broken, and I was like, oh, okay. And then you had to walk across like this steel bridge that shook, and I was like, it said 10 people max, and I went, well, I count for at least 9.
You just go ahead, honey. I'll pick a chop.
But and then we went to the Wellsford Falls, and then we went to Third Shift.
Nice.
It was Third Shift. So you've gone to Third Shift before. Yeah. This one was nice. This was all just in King Square though.
Okay, cool.
I remember Third Shift when it first started was like it felt like it was all over.
Yeah.
Like on Germain Street and Canterbury, and now it was just on King Street. I don't know if I like it more or less. I get that it's probably easier.
Yeah,
as far as organizing, to be like, we're all in this spot,
especially after like Moonlight Bazaar had shut down the streets, and like from a community perspective, it's kind of nice to not have streets closed. I mean, it's lovely if you're participating in the event. But and I think Canterbury's all like closed to parking right now because there's construction there, and so I can see why they scaled down a little bit.
Well, I think after COVID was when they started like condensing into like one location rather than all over. Yeah,
in the early days, it was such a new revolutionary idea that it attracted a lot of people too. Third Shift did. And I think it started before Moonlight Bazaar too, right?
Yes, it did.
So it was like
a testing ground, and then they saw that what it could be.
And they're different because it's an art installations versus like whatever. But anyway, I think that's cool. I've always liked Third Shift. I think that's
it was cool.
But your poor knee, that's so much standing around.
It was so much. My knee is in so much pain today. It's insane.
I feel that it was similar with all the wedding stuff, as amazing as it all was. But there's so much like standing and chatting. And it was so lovely. Like, families are so good and so much fun, and it's such a warm environment because both of their families are just amazing, and her family is huge. There's so many of them. It was basically but it was like, hey, hi, and by the end of like just doing the ceremony and everything, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is and in a very classic Caitlin fashion, there were 2 like regular wooden slat benches outside, and then they were full when I went out one time, and I went to sit on, there's like a granite bench outside, and it was like had engraving on it and stuff, but I thought, oh, a granite bench, it's gonna be stable. I don't know if I just sat on it weird or whatever, but the whole bench part that I sat on flipped.
Oh no.
And I managed to catch myself, and I didn't fall because that could have ended very badly for me. But it landed on the heel of my shoe.
Oh god!
Which is just a flip flop, but not on my heel. I was completely fine.
But on your shoe, but not
on me. But I was trapped. And so I was like, help. So these 2 guys had to lift it off of my shoe because I couldn't. I plus it was a giant piece of granite. And I was like, oh, what do we do now?
That reminds me of a TikTok I saw. I should have sent it to you. I forgot that this girl was just like rating chairs and like, would she sit on them or not? And I was like, one of those stupid plastic chairs, like 0 out of 10.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. I wish we had thought of that.
I know.
Oh,
We might steal it later.
Yeah, maybe we quote
Borrow inspiration
from rating chairs, because we've talked about chairs often, and that's like a real thing. They had good chairs at the wedding venue. They're the good Costco folding ones, the gray ones that are pretty stable.
Yeah.
That I didn't feel like I was gonna collapse to the floor, because the alternative at these kinds of events, particularly this was not an outdoor wedding, but particularly are those white folding ones.
Yeah.
Which, if they're brand new, can be okay for a minute, but if they're used and worn a little bit, all of a sudden you're sinking to the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Or you're like basically doing holding a squat.
Oh my goodness.
So my hopeless life.
Your hopeless life. Let's talk about this. So I have no clue where this is going. So please start us off.
I'm not really hopeless, for the record, as a person. I'm actually a very happy person. Got a lot of good things going on in my life. So like, we're good mentally.
Okay.
Generally. But went to about a week ago. As I've talked about on the podcast, I've been feeling pretty terrible, and so I started the new healthy eating plan.
Yep.
It started with the one thing, and then switched to Weight Watchers points, and have been following it pretty much to the letter. Like, I've been doing really well. I haven't been feeling any better though.
Okay.
And in the past, and I hadn't checked what my weight was after, because I had weighed myself at the doctor a couple months ago. And then I was like, okay, but I don't have a scale, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, okay, I tried to convince myself I was feeling better, but I genuinely just wasn't.
Okay.
And my knees were still killing. Plus I got the plantar fasciitis in my left foot, and that I'm in pretty much constant pain.
Right.
Which is not helpful for anyone.
Not at all.
And particularly when you already get in your head about this stuff, you're like, oh, I'm in so much pain. So last week I was at mom and dad's house, and dad had left, and I was just talking to mom, and I ended up having like a full breakdown. And I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm eating well. I can't move. Like, I can hardly walk.
Right.
I dread going home because I have to climb the stairs. I dread leaving home because I have to climb down the stairs. I dread going to work because I have to cross the street. And plus when those people were mean to me a couple of months ago, like when they yelled something out the car, if you haven't caught that, I think I talked about it on the podcast, somebody yelled at me while I was walking across the street, which was not very nice. Like, made me feel really bad.
7 or 8 episodes ago.
Yeah. About 3 months ago too. It was in June. It happened. And so, because it was Malachi's birthday and my nephew. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I didn't coverage isn't there for the weight loss drug. I can't afford to do it on my own. Don't even know if it'll work, because I had previously tried Ozempic and that didn't work. And just, what am I supposed to do at this point?
Right.
And I had stumbled upon this clinic in Moncton. It's a private clinic for surgery called Revive Bariatric Clinic or something.
Yeah, I've seen them a few times.
And so I talked to mom about that, and she was like, you know, you have to do, just call the doctor and tell her exactly what you're telling me and see where that nets out.
Right.
So I did that, and she got me in really quickly. It was amazing. And my doctor is truly a remarkable, wonderful person, and a great doctor.
Yeah.
So I told her what was going on, and she said, and I said, I just feel hopeless. Like, I feel like I batting 1,000 here. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm in pain all the time. Like, I know that I need to take some weight off, but I can't get moving to do it. I've been eating right, but I don't think I've lost any weight. Like, I just don't feel any better, but I'll have to check that too, because
yeah.
And I was right. I'd only lost 4.5 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, in the past, I've done it. You know this. I lost 40 pounds in 2 months when we started this podcast. So, like, for me to not lose any weight and actively follow a program, and it's the same program I've done dozens of times, I don't know what's wrong. Like,
right.
What's happening? is it because I'm aging? Is it because, and
Yeah.
all of these things are factors. And the drug was denied. And I was like, I know we talked about surgery in the past. And then she reminded me that there's a St. John clinic for bariatric surgery, but I was denied because my BMI is too high.
Right.
So too fat for fat surgery. And I said, what about this clinic? And she hadn't heard of it. She said, well, at this point, it can't hurt to just see what they say to drive the intake.
Right.
So, and the other thing awesome she did, this is the tiny glimmer of hope, is she gave me samples of a 3-month supply of Mount Jarrow.
Okay.
So I'll do that. See how that nets out. I'm going to take my first poke when I leave here tonight. I didn't want to do it the day of the wedding.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And shit my pants during the wedding.
No,
just in case. If I,
let me pause the ceremony. I'll just be right back.
I'm just gonna go shit my pants a little bit right now because I started Mount Jarrow today. But so I started that, and then I heard back from the clinic right away. I put the intake in on Thursday, heard back, and they told me I'm too fat for fat surgery.
Right.
And then they actually quantified it. My BMI apparently is 69. Woo.
And fun number.
Yeah, not so fun, okay? And the cutoff is like 50.
Right.
And she did some calculations. I'm not saying this math is perfect, but to get through from a BMI of 69 to 50, I'd have to lose 120 pounds. And I'm like, girl, if I could lose 120 pounds,
I wouldn't be
I wouldn't be feeling so hopeless right now. Like, this wouldn't be what's happening. I just feel like, and so my doctor, I could tell that she was kind of like, okay, what else can I do? So she's like, I can't give you like a year's supply. I don't have that, but I can certainly give you this and see if it works. And then we'll go from there. And God bless my mom. My mom was like, when I told her everything, she was like, well, if it works, we're just going to pay for it for you. If it's working, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it happen. Like, we're not going to stop you. So but I said, but you shouldn't have to.
Right.
This shouldn't be like this.
No.
And I know, and it's important. And I'm in so much pain. It's crazy. And more than I've ever been. And so it generally, so the other thing the doc's going to do is consult with an endocrinologist, which is what my brother-in-law is. Just to see if there's any other options out there. But and in the meantime, she did write to me and tell me that she had referred me to a clinic in Bathurst, which seemingly does not have a BMI. Yeah, but then my mom said, if all these places are saying it's too dangerous, maybe it's too dangerous.
That's fair. That is a fair point. Yeah, I do remember a few other people I've talked to, they had to lose so much weight before they could actually get a surgery done.
And I'd heard that as well, but I thought that was to prove that you can stick to a plan and that you're not going to have a great deal of recidivism, right? So that you're not going to bounce back and just go back to your old habits so they can establish a habit.
Yeah.
That's what I thought that was. And I thought it might have been 30 or 40 pounds or something like that, just to illustrate that you can make a lifestyle change. But I've already made the lifestyle change as best I can. And I was like, Dr. Isle, I don't know why. I don't understand. This 4.5 pounds in 2 months and 1 month of genuinely actively eating well.
Right.
It's crazy to me.
I mean, so I know getting into actually going back to the gym is not really a feasible thing right now, just with the pain.
This minute. Yeah.
But have you ever thought about Aquafit and things where it's a little bit less?
I'm not going to a public place and getting into a pool.
Okay.
I just I'm not in a place where I can do that, Isaiah.
No, I get that.
And all those are scheduled classes at times.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Often they're in the middle of the effing day. I've looked at the schedules.
Come to the Y. They're in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
There's one at 7:30, or it starts at 7:30.
At what time?
Every night.
Every night?
Every night.
Good to know. Even Fridays?
Not the only day is not Fridays.
Okay.
Not Fridays or Saturdays, but they're Sunday through Thursday.
I could do Sunday, Monday. Okay, I'll look at it.
It's I know that it's easier on your joints, right? Like I've done it a few times. They're fun.
Yeah.
Bunch of old ladies.
You have to we could record first, go to Aquafit after.
Or go to Aquafit and then record.
Yeah. Like 9 p.m. Isaiah. I'm not recording at 9 p.m. after Aquafit.
Yeah, I know, right? So I will go to Aquafit at 7:30 with you. If you want to go to Aquafit, I will go with you.
Okay, let's consider this.
Plus the old ladies love me.
This is my fat friend Caitlin. But yeah, no, it was pretty.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot to take in all at once, and just to like kind of feel like you're hitting a brick wall.
Yeah,
and I've got supportive people around me. Like but all the support in the world is. I think I would have felt this, but it felt bad before.
Yeah,
but it felt like I wasn't doing my part, so I was feeling a lot of inward bad.
Right.
And now I'm doing things, and now I'm feeling a little bit still inward bad because that doesn't go away, but also outward bad.
Right.
And like it always kind of felt like, okay, all I need to do is change these 3 things and then I'll be good again, because that had been the pattern.
Yeah.
And now it's like, nope, just kidding.
Right. So, I mean, I think maybe you do have a point that it is age as well. It's just it's going to take longer and longer to get to that point, right? Your metabolism just, as you get older and older and older, it slows down.
Hey, one less older there, bro.
Sorry, older and older and older.
No, that was 3.
Sorry, older and older. And older.
I'm not 80. I'm 43.
Oh, whatever. You're over 40. I, on the other hand, am still in my 30s.
And you're still having struggles with your knee.
But, so when did you go see the doctor? When was that?
Thursday.
That was Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did the intake form for the clinic immediately after. Like I got, all of a sudden I'm just putting all the feelers out, and then I heard back from them on the Friday. They called me.
Oh, that was quick.
It was quick. Well, they make money.
That's true.
Not private. I mean, there's like a huge debate on public-private medical care, and like I'm a huge advocate for public health care. So like, do not get me wrong when I say this next part, but man, when it's a business, they treat it like a business.
That is the problem as well.
Which I also that's not a problem, that they're treating their health clinic like a business where they're making money, therefore giving you customer service.
Yes. The other side of it is
not everybody can afford it, and I can't afford it. So like, I don't.
But okay, so I mean, it's not hopeless though.
I said there's a glimmer.
It's not hopeless.
I said there's a glimmer. The glimmer. The glimmer of hope is this needle I'm going to stick in my stomach later today.
Yeah, and then we'll have to talk about how that makes you feel.
Yeah, and it won't be in the next episode because we're going to record the next episode immediately after this one, and so I won't know yet.
Just stick yourself, and then we'll do the recording. We'll see.
I don't have it with me. I have the needles though. Turn this out. I'm not looking at gift horses. I'm so thankful. I was ready to take it this morning, and I was like, "All right, ready to jam it." Oh, it doesn't come with needles. So then I had to go buy needles at Shoppers this afternoon.
That's fair. That's fair.
In the car.
Yeah. Fun.
It just dawned on me that you probably have some here.
Hers are like specialized for the Ozempic.
They're the same.
They click and
they're exactly what they are.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, I have them now.
Well, there you go.
They're all universal for all those pen things, which is what this is.
Gotcha. So you're gonna try that. You got 3 months worth. So we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how it goes, and maybe it'll be a hopeful conversation in a month's time.
Let's hope.
Oh,
what are your fears?
Fears of this is that I'll be in a similar situation that I was with Ozempic, in that it doesn't work at all, and then when I have to go off of it, it gets worse.
Right.
That is my biggest fear with this. Otherwise, pretty low fear.
Okay.
I don't want to shit my pants.
Well, that's just a fear in general life.
Yeah.
Unless you're into doing that, I don't know.
Who's into shitting their pants?
Listen, I'm sure there's got to be someone out there. There's something for everyone.
Well, they keep saying there's someone for everyone, but here I am, single and hopeless. So. Where's that pants shitter?
In Ward C.
Oh boy. Happy 11 years anniversary, Isaiah.
Yeah.
Real happy for you.
Been together for over 18.
Oh, I just had my love at 20 years old. Good for me. I genuinely am happy for
whatever.
you.
Whatever.
I thought you were going to say something else. No, this is an exciting time. And yesterday was what a beautiful day to witness friends.
Did it make you feel better to be around friends and that kind of thing? Like going from the news Thursday, Friday to, did it help?
Well, I'm just generally I'm good at compartmentalizing where I kind of lost it a little bit. And I actually feel really bad about this. Cause I was I'm very good at masking too. Almost too good, really. Because I have, when you have something you have to do, you get it done.
You got it done.
It done. And it's funny because I do show things on my face too when I'm not doing well. So I have to generally just go to a different place mentally. So went to the rehearsal, and then Amanda asked me if I would drive her to the Delta because that's where she was staying.
Yeah.
And that worked well logistically, and it was a good chance to hang out for 20 minutes before all the stuff of the next day, which I was happy to do, of course, and happy to spend time because she is just amazing. And so I was driving her home and talking about the wedding stuff and getting some of the gossip and and the whole deal. And then because she's Amanda, we were at the dropping her off at the lobby of she was like, "And how are you?" And I was like, "Good." She's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing. Nothing. You're good." No, this is not the time. Not the time. But then I could feel the tears coming into my eyes. She's like, I was like, "We can talk about it after the wedding. Like, there's nothing. I just got some bad news, but it's fine." I was like, "Wait, I'm being cagey as fuck."
What did you say? I just got bad news, and you're about to cry. It's immediately, it's like worst case scenario.
I was like, "I'm not dying." And I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna one sentence tell you. Do not pay this any mind right now. We can deal with it. This is not what I intended to do." And then I told her the straight up scenario, and she gave me a big hug, and she was like, "Talk to me anytime." I was like, no, this is your time to we'll park this. And only telling you right now because this happened. And then then I felt it was fine, because you gotta live life. And I was very thankful for one of Brian's brothers though, because he's hanging out outside a lot. It was so hot, and I was just like, okay, and sit out here. And so I had somebody to chat with, just hanging out outside the venue.
Nice.
Checking in every so often.
Yeah,
it was really fun. It was actually really fun. Great conversation.
Good.
Brian's brother, who when we were young, I was like, he is a child, but now I'm like, he's 38 and I'm 43. That is actually no difference in age.
Legitimately my age.
Well, actually your age, yeah. And it's funny, if I had known you when you were in grade 7, it would be like, oh, you're so little. But when I met you as an adult, pretty equalizing.
This is fair. Once that 25 year, after you hit 25, it's like everyone's equal at that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once your frontal cortex is kind of fully developed,
and you're done all the school.
Yes.
Yeah, student life and adult life is different. So some people hit that at 22 and they're out working full force. Some people are 26 and they finish their second thing.
Fair.
Yeah, But no, it was yeah. So the wedding was I genuinely had a great time.
Good.
Like genuinely had a wonderful time. Like the whole day was so lovely and so special, and I was so like thrilled that they asked me to officiate it and be part of their day like that in such a prominent way. And I love them both so much.
Yeah.
Even Brian. I can't help that with him. And yeah, and it was just, yeah, it was wonderful. Oh man. They had catered. It's Cask and Kettle.
Oh yeah. Cask and Kettle's a good caterer.
Have you been to a place where they've catered?
I have, yeah.
Oh my God. I ordered a steak. And I wouldn't have thought that a steak would have come out so perfectly.
Yeah.
At a venue like that, they made it not there, brought it in, and it was like a perfectly medium steak. And like, yeah, if I was in the restaurant order medium rare? Sure. But I would have expected something like this to be
this
done.
Everyone gets the same.
Everybody gets the same.
Everybody's done.
It's done well. But it was perfect and it was so good.
Nice.
And then the lady who made the cupcakes is also a friend of Amanda's, but she does it professionally. Oh my God, Brittany.
Whatever.
Brittany, anyway, shout out to her because she and I were seated next to her. And I think she wants to be. I think we are going to invite her to be on a future episode of the podcast because she's super cool.
She's not going to come now because you don't remember her full name.
No, it's Brittany, and it's funny. I remember her maiden name because I also asked her that, and I forget her married name. Like, when we talked a lot, I'm now Facebook friends with her, so I could easily check it. But
that's fair.
But I'm not going to because this is a live show.
We are pretend. Yeah, I don't edit much, so
yeah, you don't edit.
We don't edit much.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, she was so cool, and she made like the best cupcake. I had one. It counted in my points.
Nice.
And yeah, so this whole episode, I've been trying so hard, and then I ate a cupcake,
and then I had a delicious cupcake.
Yeah. So overall, like, yeah, I long-windedly answer your question. It was still a great day.
Yeah.
I got it out of I was able to.
Yeah. So your next steps in your process are stabs for 3 months. Do you have another doctor's appointment like to go back before the end of those, or?
I think I haven't made one yet, but we will. And I think she'll probably call for me because she consults with the endo as well.
Yeah.
There'll be an appointment somewhere, and this is kind of a stopgap to
try and,
because I mean, even taking off, I mean, this sounds like a lot, but taking off 30-40 pounds would make a big difference on my poor little knees.
Yeah, no, it would for sure.
And I know it has because when I was 30-40 pounds lighter, life is a lot easier.
Yeah. So next steps are we're gonna look at doing Aquafit together, maybe.
Yeah. And then I have to get a membership at the Y, right?
Yeah,
I don't currently have.
You would have to, or buy a day pass, but it's not worth buying a day pass for.
Yeah, well, we'll look into this.
Yeah,
we'll look into this.
And then. We're gonna check back in a couple weeks, not next week, obviously.
Yeah, because my parents also have a pool.
Yeah, there you go.
But
I can teach you Aquafit.
You could teach me Aquafit at my parents' house.
I used to teach Aquafit when I was younger.
Okay, maybe you and I could just go to my mom and dad's house, and we could do Aquafit in their little pool.
Oh my God,
yeah.
There's a really good YouTube channel for Aquafit too that I love.
Okay. Or I could just use the YouTube channel and have you
could just do it.
You could just do it. That should be kind of fun. Hey, this is Isaiah. We're gonna go into the pool right now. It's like an indoor swim spa.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
That's right. So, but any last thoughts before we end this episode?
I don't think so. I we'll have to figure out. We'll talk offline and figure out what our next episode will be about.
Yeah. What do you mean? We know exactly what our next episode is going to be about.
I'm thinking like I like the conversation of the public-private on this, and like the state of obesity care in a small province where the healthcare system is already taxed. Hey, I think that's our next.
I think that might be our next.
Stay tuned for our next episode.
But okay, where can people find us on the internet?
You can find us at Kate and Isaiah Living Large on the Facebook and the Instagram. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Maritime Brews on all of the social medias. Of course, we still have the Buy Me a Coffee going if you want to help donate to upgrade our space and all the fun stuff there. Or if you can like, share, subscribe, comment wherever you are listening or watching this that also goes a long way to helping out. But until next week, bye.